Hello, everybody. This is J. Tom Gunter, author of Fruit and Glass, and also owner of Grapes and Sand Publishing. So you see that there's wine in my glass, and so you know I'm here to do a review. But before I do that, I wanted to let you guys know anybody who works for a company who's looking to kind of do something special for their employees, um, or you just want a little private session. I'm doing this thing now where I'm doing. I used to do it back in the day, and I just did it at an art event. And basically, what I'm doing is I'm helping people understand how to taste like a professional. And there's other like things I'm going to be doing on top of that. But right now, I'm working on this program where it's learn how to taste like a professional. And so you can hire me to come in. You could have a group of from 8 to 20 to 30, and I'll come in there with the wines, some glassware, and also I'll break down, how we taste wine in this culture or in this community of winos, I should say. So anyway, just hit me up, message me if you decide that's something that you're interested in. I would love to come to where you're at and work with you and hopefully like teach your staff or whatnot. Even if you have a restaurant and your people don't know a lot about wine, but they know about the food stuff, I can come in there and help them out with learning how to pair, and also help them out with learning how to taste wine, but professionally understand when customers ask for a certain type of varietal, or a certain type of wine, what they're looking for if you guys don't have it in stock, and what to find something that's kind of close to that. So anyway, let's get into the wine today. We are sipping on the Lionel Fari Syrah Larzelle 2016. This wine is coming from Northern Rhone. It's in a special place in Northern Rhone too. It's actually out of. It's like kind of in this small area between Saint Joseph, Condru, and Côte Rôtie. It's kind of like in this like narrow little area that kind of borders all those places. It's in the middle patch. So it's a very unique place. They say it's very. It's where a lot of artisans and specialty winemakers source their food and make their wine there. This is 100% Syrah, and let's just get into it. I know I'm swirling it a lot, but Northern Rhone Syrah can be swirled because it needs to open up sometimes. So let's get into this. Oh, by the way, this is out of the famous wine shop in Berkeley, Kermit Lynch. He's importing this. I got this from a friend. Shout out to Erica Kane at Avino. She brought this in and we were tasting it, and I was like, and she left the rest of the bottle. So I was like, I'm gonna do a review on this. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's talk about the color first because I'm gonna talk about the color this time. Um, so you know it's young because it's very deep purple throughout the middle. It doesn't get too clear on the outside. It's pretty deep all the way through. Um, and the the tears are not so they're fixed, but they're not. It's not over the top. So I would say this alcohol is not over the top either. I'm ranging probably between 13.5, 14, something like that. We'll see when I look at the bottle. I haven't even looked at the bottle to see, but we'll check. Let's talk about the nose. So all I see is blue, or all I smell is blue, I should say. A lot of blueberries throughout this on the palate. I'm sorry, on the nose. I'm also getting like a little bit of like dried cranberry too on the nose. Some floral aspects too. Let me get deeper into it and find out. Definitely get some blue like violets going on here. And there's also like a little bit of a plum skin thing going on, which is kind of cool on the nose. A little bit of baking spice, not over the top, not like vanilla or anything, but something a little bit more. I would say cinnamony, but it's not cinnamon. It's something like a cardamom or something like that. And there's also like a little bit of a like venison, something. Yeah, definitely like a venison thing going on the nose, something meaty. Not like I would normally get from Northern Rome, not Northern Rome, but specific places in Northern Rome where I sometimes say beef jerky or cured meat. This is more venison. This is more of a light fare, in my opinion. Um, all right, enough smelling. Let's drink it. So the fruit's there, but this wine is more about um, the floral. I'm getting a lot of like kind of dried flowers on my palate. To be honest with you, there is also an earthiness going on here. Um, Really interesting, like muddled violets kind of thing, and a little bit stemmy too. That's what I think. That's what it is. It's kind of like a green note that I feel like muddled violets with the stem. Um, I know this sounds crazy. That's just I this is how I articulate wine. Just because I was a very adventurous kid when it came to eating things, things I probably shouldn't have eaten. I have a frame of references in my memory. You know, I've tried different things, and this is one of the things that are popping out on me. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. It has a light touch. I mean, so structure wise, up front you get the fruit. It kind of like thins out on the mid palate, but then there's like this earthy component that pops up in the mid palate and extends to the finish. On the finish, it's very soft. You still get some acid. Like it's a very good pairing wine, in my opinion. I'm feeling it on the sides of my tongue, but it's not overly acidic in my opinion. Um, it's very well put together, and very the floral thing also picks up on the finish too. And cool thing about this is it doesn't, even though it's soft, it doesn't lack power on the finish. It's like yeah, it's definitely soft, but it's a little bit, it's powerful. It doesn't go away. It doesn't just, it's a lingering finish. It's there for a while. Like I'm talking to you right now, it's still here. So now I'm starting to feel the tannins kick in and build. There's a builder for tannin. Very good wine. I think you guys, I recommend you going to check this out. Sorry, I'm pouring me a little bit more because I want some more wine. I recommend you going to check this out. Very good from Kermit Lynch. If you're ever in Berkeley or around Berkeley, it's a destination place if you're a wine person. You just need to go up there, go check it out. They have Italian and French wines specifically. Um, and a lot of other things going on around in Berkeley that you may want to check out. I quite enjoy going out there. It's a very nice scene. But this wine is outstanding. I think you'd like it. I don't normally give grades or whatever or like scores, but like if I was to score this at all, I'd say it's probably like a good strong 90 in my opinion. Maybe I should start doing that more. Matter of fact, if you guys want me to start scoring wines, feel free to leave it in the comments. I'm curious to know what you would think about that. I don't really do that, but yeah, I wouldn't mind doing it just to have some fun and give you kind of a rating system. So anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Until next time, cheers, guys. Peace. Oh, and by the way, let's check the alcohol on this because I totally forgot to check it for you guys. It is 12.5. So I was absolutely wrong on just off a site. But that's the good thing about blind tasting or trying, not blind tasting, but trying to figure out and understand more about wine is there's clues, but you also need to examine how it tastes and how it affects your body. Like for me, alcohol lets me, like if I feel it in my chest, it tends to be a little bit lower in alcohol. If I feel it in my, like right here above my stomach, then it tends to be a little higher than if it's really deep, then it's really high. And I didn't discuss that, so my bad for that. But next time I will be on top of that. So till next time again, peace.